Greetings, students. My name is LaShawn Bold, and I am an assistant professor in practice here in the School of Social Work. And this is Human Behavior in the Social Environment 2. Hopefully you've already had Human Behavior in the Social Environment 1. They do sort of go together, so you may be taking them at the same time. But the numbers of this course are SOCW 3302-004/005 and 006/007. So hopefully you are in the right place, and I am starting this video as a way for you to see how to navigate the course, and I want to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm going to start with, over here on the left you can see these are my courses. I'm going to click on our 004 course, and you can see when you go to Blackboard it says start here. So what you're going to use if you are new to Blackboard or online courses, you will refer back to the menu here on the left. I'm pointing it out. That is where all of your links are to the course, and I have put it here where you can be on start here. One of the first things I would like for you to do is be sure that you update your Blackboard profile. This is required, and I will continue to ask you for it. Please read the instructions here on how to update your Blackboard profile. If you're not sure how to do that, read the instructions, but also if you look way up here to the right, see where I'm pointing to my name there? There's a little square there with my picture on it. If I click on that picture, it's going to give me some choices, and then I click on that picture again, and it's going to take me to my settings, and that is where you can upload your picture and do your cover page and all of that. But I really require that you do that in this class. Let me go back here. Again, you find that up here in the right hand corner next to your name, the little block with the yours will be blank if you don't have your picture in it. But I really want your picture in there because that's how we communicate. We want to be able to see who we're talking to. Okay, so on this first page, start here. I'm not going to read all of this out loud to you because you can read it yourself, but there's a welcome there from me with information and details about all the things that are over here to the left. So if you miss it in this navigation video that I'm doing right now, you can go back and peruse it all for yourself. Basically, you can't break it, so click around, see, make yourself familiar with the course overall, and you'll be more successful. You won't be sort of struggling and reinventing the wheel every week if you understand the course. Down here at the bottom also is the course text. This is the required course text, and students are expected to obtain the course text on your own. You can get that from the bookstore. You can rent it online. I've heard of students sharing texts, whatever that's at the library as well. So whatever you need to do to get your hands on that text, you will want to do. All of the course assignments and the activities, discussion boards, and quizzes and tests are all taken from the course textbook. It is an essential thing. So to answer your question, do you have to buy the text? Yes, you need to find a way to get the text, and whether that's purchasing or renting, that's your own business how you want to do it. The other thing you'll want to know is that you'll need to have access to the APA style manual for the writings. Okay, so here's how you get around in the course. This is the start here, and then the next you would click here is for the syllabus, and you just click where you see the links, and there won't always be a link. See, when I put my cursor up here, there's not a link there, but when the little hand comes up, I know that that's where the syllabus is. I can click there and scroll down and see the whole syllabus, and I'm going to do a special video here in a minute of the syllabus, so you won't need to worry about that right now, but that's where it is. Also, announcements. Very, very important space here for announcements. Right now I have not created any announcements, but I will, and those announcements will go directly to your MyMav email, and MyMav email is the only email that you can use for UTA. And so if you send me a different type of email, I will send it back and say, please send me something on MyMav. So don't send me anything but MyMav emails. But here's where I will create announcements, and let me click out of this so it'll look like what you'll see. So, okay, we're out of instructor mode now, and here's what announcements look like. And then the next page would be course materials. This is a very important section because this is where everything is that you need. Again, I repeat where the text course is here, but also there's a little checklist here about the things that you need to do every week in this class. You'll want to make sure that you read that carefully and that you understand what you're supposed to be doing to keep up with each week. I would also suggest that you keep up with every week as we go along, as opposed to waiting till the last minute or that type of thing. It's really better just to keep up week to week with all of the assignments and not let them lapse. As you look at each week, here you will see an area that you click on. So that's week 1. In this area are all the materials that you need for the first week. Okay? So everything that you need is here. Here's a PowerPoint is here, the quiz is here, the required videos are here, as well as any of the activities. Or, as you'll see, Chapter 1 has an extra credit already, extra credit in the class. That's exciting. Okay, so that's week 1. Now, to get back to my list of course materials, I go over to the left and I push course materials, and there it comes up again. So there I can find week 1, week 2, and 3, 4, 5, all the way, if you'll notice, down to the last week of the class. So, and we'll just click there, and I'll show you what it looks like. There's a discussion board there, a final exam, and a little celebration. Okay, we're going back. All right. So there are your course materials. That's very, very important. I'm pointing to it over here on the left. The next thing is discussions. Now, you can look at the discussion boards either this way, where they will be all listed, and you can create a thread from there. Really, the best way to keep up with your discussion boards, I think, is to be in course materials. So each week, not each week, there are 5 discussions in this class, so there won't be one every week. You may be used to having one every week, but there will not be a discussion board every week in this class. There will only be 5 of those. But if you'll notice here in week 3, there is discussion board 1. And to get there, you're going to click on week 3, and then you're going to go down and you'll see that your discussion board is there. So you can get to discussion boards one of 2 ways, either in course materials or over here to the left by clicking on discussions. It's up to you how you want to learn to navigate that, but I would pick the same way every week. It's just easier that way. Then you have a section for grades. I don't have a section for grades, so it says users with my role. I don't have any personal grades. But your grades will come up there and you can see them there. The next couple of sections have to do with some of the assignments that we have in this class, and one of the assignments is that you're going to be in groups for this class. So there are lots of instructions throughout the course and directions about how to get back here. But just so you know, you have this on your main menu. This is where your groups are assigned. I'll just click there so you can see what it looks like. You'll be assigned to a group, either a color, red, yellow, green, blue, or purple, something like that. And it'll say whether you are enrolled in that group or not yet. And so I'll have that fixed up for you. I have already placed people in groups, but apparently they're not quite enrolled yet. So I'll check that out. On that note, if anything you see when you come through the navigation of the course looks unusual or you can't figure it out, let me know by sending me an email, because a lot of times other students have the same types of questions, and I want to make sure we get to everybody's questions. And so we can answer that as a whole, and sometimes I can make a big fix there and make sure that everybody can see the same things. So here over to the left you have groups, and then the tools for your group project are listed over there with the instructions, as well as where you post your group presentation. And then you also have a case study paper that you'll be doing, and you can post it right there. So it's very clear that your instructions are here over to the left. You just make yourself familiar with that left-hand side. Especially, I'm going to go back to course materials and click there so you can see a lot of information is in course materials. And there are, each week is listed there, and then within each week is all of the materials that you would need for that week. You will probably not have this course management area here, I don't think, but you may have the UTA email access and whether you need help or not. I'm not sure what your course management page will look like, so I won't point that out. But that is the basic navigation of the course. Again, a couple of reminders is that you need to be checking your email, that type of thing. Let's go back to start here. Checking your announcements and email, they should match up, should be the same thing. But occasionally I send an email or forget to put it on announcements or something like that. So be checking both regularly and know where your syllabus is. The first place to start with the course is obviously here at Start Here, and then reading the syllabus and getting started there and understanding the syllabus in depth. And I'm going to put a video on about the syllabus. So here is the course, and I welcome you, and it's going to be a wonderful semester. It's going to go fast. It always does, and there'll be lots of things happening on campus that we'll be communicating with, but mainly remember to look through your course navigation if you get lost, ask lots of questions, and I look forward to working with you this semester.